Hello Live Wires, Heather Boyd Wire here, and today it's Tip Tuesday.
Today I'm making super cute spiral wire earrings with Moonstone beads. I'm using 20 gauge gold artistic wire and 21 gauge half hard gold filled wire. I'm using the Beadalon bail making pliers, the nipper tool, their slimline chain nose pliers, the round nose pliers, and the Beadalon nylon jaw pliers. We're going to start with about 5 inches of 20 gauge artistic wire and just form a curve on a pen to make a round shape, and then we're going to take 3 to 4 inches of the 20 gauge artistic wire and do a tiny little curve at the bottom with the tip of our round nose pliers. So we're going to curve it around and then clip it a bit so it's really rounded there. You want it to hug the other wire. So once you've made that little curve, you can just bring it in a little bit more, and then we're going to hook it on to the other wire. Just hook it right in the middle there, hold it in place. You see it's right in the center of that curve, and then take our chain nose pliers to push it in so it just holds in place. We want it to have as little bit of a gap as possible. So now we have the wire sticking up, and we're going to put a 8mm moonstone bead on there. So just push the bead right in the center of that curved wire. We're going to hold it firmly in place and push one wire to the front and then one wire to the back to really hug that bead in place. So make sure there's no slack in the wire, and then we're going to take our round nose pliers and just curve the wires out to either side of the vertical wire. So just hold the wire with the pliers and rotate it out to either side. Just keep making little adjustments so it's nicely centered. So now we're going to take the Beadalon bail making pliers to make a centered loop with the vertical wire. So just center that loop in place, and you'll see how it looks when you pull down the curved wire. It will just sit on top of that bead. So now get the flat nose pliers and hold the loop and bring the end of that vertical wire around, grabbing those two wires to hold them in place. And then we can pinch it in a little bit with the chain nose pliers. We just want it firmly curved around the other wires to hold it all together. And then we're going to clip the end with the nipper tool. You can use flush cutters, and pinch in that little pokey end. So just pinch in the end, make sure it's even, adjust it as you need, and then we're going to measure about 1 inch and clip off the extra wire on both sides. This way we can be sure that our spirals are going to be the same. So just clip it flush, add 1 inch on both sides, and get the end of our round nose pliers and curve the end around to start the spiral. So we want to use the very tip of our round nose pliers, hold the wire and rotate it around to start the spiral. So we want to make sure they're started so they look about the same on both sides. You can adjust them a little bit so they're even. Just holding the end with the round nose pliers and bringing it around. And now we're going to get the nylon jaw pliers. These are the new Beadalon nylon jaw pliers. We're just going to hold the spiral and rotate it in. This way you don't scratch the wire. So to make the hooks, I'm using 1 3/4 inch of 21 gauge half hard gold filled wire. I'll link up my materials in the description below the video. Hold both wires with the end of the bail making pliers to form the first loop, and then use a larger section to make the hook. Working with both wires at the same time so the hooks are the same size. So hold them together and get the chain nose pliers to give it a little bit of a bend, and then clip them so they're even to the length that you want. And I'm using the burr tool wire rounder to soften the end, and there are your beautiful earrings.
So thanks so much for watching the video. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for lots more wire art and jewelry making videos. And if you'd like to share photos of your wire art and jewelry, be sure to join the Wire Makers Club on Facebook. And if you'd like to check out my work on Etsy, my husband and I specialize in custom wedding cake toppers and funky jewelry. I also have a mailing list, so if you'd like to sign up below, I'll send you my Wire Art Essentials ebook.
You can get the templates in my Etsy DIY shop. Be sure to use the coupon code SAVE25 to save 25% when you purchase 5 or more templates, tutorials, or ebooks in my shop.
So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you the next time.